Wow, wow. Very good, very good, very good. Thank you for staying tuned and you are still with us. And I believe as you keep on staying tuned on this platform or on this channel, you will be blessed at the end of the day. Right. As you know me already, Richard Robin, I'm here to expose you to another branch in mathematics called Surds. Now, this time around, we are going to look at multiplication of Surds. Are you with me? So, multiplication of Surds. This is also another um, subtopic under Surds where students find it challenging. And we are here to help you to be able to resolve the issue, the problem that is taking place, that is triggering your mind. We are here to help you solve it, all right? Now, multiplication of sets. So here we have some sample questions or question samples here to help you ease your problem, all right? And I believe at the end of the day, we going through this with you, you'll be able to solve the problem that you have there, okay? Don't worry yourself, stay tuned, and please do not forget to like this video, you comment, and then you subscribe. At the same time, you share it to your colleague learners who also find this challenging so that you'll be able to help them out as well. We are on a mission helping students to become the best version of themselves. Very good. Now, let's start with the procedure. Very good. So here, we are looking at multiplication of surds, where we are finding the product of two surds. That is a monomial surd multiplying a monomial surd. Remember, under surds, we have what we call simple surd and complex what? Surd. You remember that? So over here, the simple surd, I am referring the simple surd as a monomial surd. So come closer and let me show you something. So we have what we call simple surd, or I am terming this as monomial. So for simple surd, our term simple surd, we are referring, you see, in algebra, there is something we call monomials and binomials. I would mean. So under algebra, if I have something like x, this is a monomial, it is what? 110. Now if I have something like 2x, it is a monomial because it is what? 110. I believe you are following. Very good. In the same manner, if I come to surd, I can have something like root of 2. It is a simple surd, or it is what? A monomial surd. I can also have, let's say, 4 root of 2. It is a simple surd. I would mean. Very good. Now, I can also have something like root of 3. I can have something like 24 root of 3. I mean, something of this form is a simple surd. I believe you are with me. Very good. Now let's continue with complex surd. Remember, under algebra, when we are talking about binomials, we are referring to expressions containing two terms. I would mean, and under surd, when we look at expressions involving surd with more than two terms, or two terms and above, at least two terms, we term this expression as what? A complex surd. Very good. So let's look at complex surd. The complex surd or binomial surd. So with this complex, we're referring to binomials, trinomials, and so on. I would mean. So here I can have an example as, let's say, root of 2 plus, let's say, 1. This can be an example, as an example of a complex surd. Because of the addition sign, it is an example. I can have something like root of 4 root 3 minus 6 root of 2. It's an example of a complex surd. I can also have something like root of 9 plus 1 minus root of 2. It is also an example of a complex set because this is 1 term, 2 term, 3 terms. So you have 3 terms in there. That is why we call it what? A complex what? Set. I believe it is clear. Very good. So here we are looking at how to find the product of a simple surd and a whole number. If you look at question number 1, for instance, we have 3 root 2, and 3 root 2 is a simple surd multiplying a whole number. Thus, question 2, we have 4, a whole number 4, that is multiplying a complex what? Surd. That is 6 root 3 multiplying negative root 2. Very good. So let's see how to solve it quickly so that everything will be on its smooth basis. So I'll write out my solution. Then after we proceed with life. So question number 1, I have 3 root of 2 multiplying 6. Remember, mathematically, to make this one easier, remember the process. So this can be rewritten as 6 in a bracket 3 root of 2. You see, it is commutative. When I have 2 times 3 in mathematics, I can rewrite this one also as 3 in a bracket 2, and I can multiply that. This one gives me 6. This also gives me what? 6. I'll get the same answer. Multiplication is what? Commutative. I believe you are not confused. Very good. So let's continue with the process. So here, because the 6 here is a whole number, we are going to multiply the whole number by the whole number in front of what? The radical sign. Have it in mind that I told you that every radical sign has a whole number in front of it. That with me. And here we call it coefficient. Likewise, algebra. Okay, very good. So here we are going to multiply the whole number by the 3 here. Please, the 2 here isn't part. The 2 is not a whole number because it is under the radical sign. It becomes what? A surd. So this is a surd, and this is a whole number. Very good. So please take note. We cannot multiply the 6 and the 2. No, they are 2 different things altogether. So I'm going to multiply the whole numbers over there. So the 6 will take charge of that through multiplication. So 6 multiplying 3, I'm going to get what? 18. I'll get 18 root of 2. So this then becomes our answer. I believe you are following. Very good. Take note of certain things, otherwise you get yourself confused. Alright, so I'm getting 18 root what? 2. Alright, based on the explanation that I gave. Very good. I believe you are following. Good. So now let's continue with question number 2. With question number 2, I have 4 that is multiplying. In the bracket, I have 6 root of 3 minus root what? 2. I believe you are following. Very good. Now coming or following down what? Realize that I have, if I should use the 4 here, a whole number to expand the bracket, it means that 4, a whole number, will take the terms within the bracket one after the other, because what I have in the bracket is what? A complex surd. So let's see how it's going to be. So I have 4 multiplying the first term, which is 6 root of 3 bracket close. Are you following? Very good. And the same 4 will take charge of that. So I have minus 4 in the bracket root of what? 2. Are you with me? So 4 took charge of this, and the same 4 took charge of this. I believe you are following. Very good. So 4 took charge of that and took charge of this. And now that's what we are having. So likewise, what we did over here, the whole number 6 multiplied the whole number 3, that is the coefficient. The same manner, the 4 here will take charge of the coefficient 6 here, not the 3. Take note. Very good. So we are going to multiply the 4 and the 6. What we are getting what? 24 root of 3. Take note. We are multiplying the whole number by the coefficient, not the radical number, or not the second. Very good. So here to negative 4, we'll multiply that. Now have it in mind that if I have negative 4, in the bracket root of 2. The question is, where is the whole number? We cannot multiply 4 and 2. No. There is a whole number here, it is what? 1. But I told you that every radical, every surd has a coefficient. And if the coefficient is not there, it means that automatically we have 1 over there. Similarly, if I go to algebra and I write down x, if I write down x like this, it means that there is a coefficient, and that coefficient is what? 1. In the same manner, if I go to surd and I write down something like this, there is a coefficient, and the coefficient is what? 1. So please take note. Very good. So let's continue with life here. So because I have 1 here, the whole number, negative 4 here, will multiply that. So negative 4 times that, I'm going to get what? Negative 4 multiplying that. So that's what I'm going to get. I'm going to get negative 4 root of 2. I believe you are following. Very good. Now, are these two like terms? No. This one is 24 root 3, and this one negative 4 root 1, 2. So this becomes my final answer. Then becomes 24 root of 3 minus 4 root of what? 2. So this becomes my final answer. I believe you are following, and you are following the trend. You are getting the concept in there. It is really, really important. It is very, very essential when you understand the explanation that I am giving, and you employ it in the process. It will help you throughout your mathematical journey and shape. Now let's continue with question number 3. Should I leave it for you to try it? All right. So you learn it. Let's solve it together so that everything will be fine. Question number 3. I have a simple set that is multiplying a complex set that is a binomial. So here, as with the 8, this whole thing will take charge of this. This will take charge of that. So let's see how to go about it. Now we have 2 roots of 7. That is a simple set multiplying the first simple set, that is root of 3. Okay, minus this one comes. You take charge of that. So I have 2 root of 7 multiplying this. I believe you are following. Yes. So that is how it is taking charge. This will take charge of this. This will take charge of this. And be careful with the sign in between. I believe it is clear. Very good. So here, the root 3 here has a coefficient, which is what? 1. Likewise, what I did over here, that's a coefficient. And this one too has a coefficient. The coefficient are the whole numbers. Now here, the whole numbers are going to multiply. So I'm going to multiply the whole numbers in the first place, where I'm going to get what? 2. So I'll get 2 here. Then after, I will do justice to the surd, or the numbers under the radical sign. So here I have root of 7 multiplying 3. Why am I multiplying 7 by 3? Why? Because the 7 is under the radical sign, and here 3 too is under the radical sign. So I can therefore multiply them, or multiply it. I believe it is clear. Very good. So let's continue with life. So minus, here to the whole numbers will multiply. So I have 2 multiplying the whole number, which is 4, giving me what? 8. Here I'm getting negative 8 root of this will multiply that. So I'm getting 7 times what? 7. Are you following? Very good. So let's continue with life. Now here I have 2 root of 7 times that. I'm going to get what? 21 minus, remember, we apply one of the laws of indices here. That is when we are multiplying 2 bases and the bases are of the same kind. What do? We maintain one of the bases and we add the powers. So here I'm using one of the laws of indices. You see that when we multiply x by x, the base are the same. The power here is 1, here 2 is 1. So you maintain one of the base and we add the power. So we are going to get 1 plus 1, where we are getting x1 squared. The same manner when we have 7 times 7. Okay. When we have 7 with a product of 7. Okay, so here I'll maintain one of the base. The power here is 1, so I'll get 1 plus 1. I'm going to get what? 7 squared. I will make very good. So I'm going to get what? 7 squared. Where here I'm getting 2 root of 21 minus what? 8 in the bracket 7. I believe you are not confused here because this will cancel that. Why are we saying that it will cancel it? Now it will cancel it because if I have root of this, it is still the same as what? 7 root 2 or in the bracket 1 out of 2. Let me write it here for you to see it well. This how it works, so that the half will cancel leaving behind 7 power 1. And 7 power 1 is the same as 7. So that's what we are getting 7 power 1 here. I believe it is clear. Very good. Now or better still, you can multiply 7 times 7 where you are going to get 8 root of what? 49. And we all know that root 49 is the same as root of 7 squared. And this is the same as what? 7 that. You see, we are getting the same thing where we are going to get 7 power that. I believe it is clear. So still we are going to get what? 8 multiplying 7 power 1. I believe it is clear. The power 1 is still the same as 7. Now, why do I still have this in a bracket? Have it in mind that in algebra, when you have this 2x, this means that the 2 and then the x are in product what? Terms. Are you with me? So this is the same as 2 times x. This is the same as this. Okay, so in the same manner, if I have this 2 roots of 4, it is still the same as 2 times root of 4. Are you with me? And this is still the same as 2 in a bracket root of 4. Are you with me? So this is the same as this, and this is the same as that. I believe it is clear. Very good. And you are following the process because this demands a lot of understanding. Good. So if 2 root of 4 is the same as 2 in a bracket root of 4, where we know root 4 to be what? 2. So here it can be expressed as 2 in a bracket what? 2. Remember we said root 4 is the same as what? 2. Remember, okay? So root 49 is a perfect square and it is 7. That's why it is multiplied here. 4 is a perfect square and it is what? 2. So here we are going to get what? 4. I believe it is clear. Very good. So here our answer becomes 2 root of 21 minus, we multiply this by that and we are going to get what? What are you getting? 56. So this is what we are getting. 2 root 21 minus 56. This then becomes our final answer. Right, now 21, can we decompose 21? No, we cannot decompose 21. Why? Because if you split 21, you will not get a perfect square times a number that will give you 21. So therefore, we leave it as is. I believe you are following. Very good. So now we are through with question number 3. We are now going to solve question number 4. I don't know if I can leave question number 4 for you to try your hands on it. So question number 4 too, we follow the same concept, then after we move on with life. Multiplying the root of 6 plus 2 root of 24. So it seems there are a lot of huge numbers over there. So let's try to decompose it. Then after we substitute, then we continue with the expansion. Very good. So let's decompose root 18. Root 18 can be decomposed as root of 9 times 2 same as root of 9 times root of 2. And this I will not waste my time on it because we've done it previously. And we have root of 9 multiplying root of 2. Root 9 is given as 3 multiplying root of 2. Where we are going to get 3 root 2. You remember this? We did it previously. So here we are getting 3 root of 2. Okay, that is the 18. This 18 that we have over there. Okay, very good. Alright, so we continue with life with the next aspect of mathematics. So bracket open root 6 added to. Now let's check this. What do we have over here? Remember we said that this is the same as 2 in a bracket root of 24. That's my bracket. It means it is still multiplying. Remember what we did it earlier, where we said that 2x is the same as 2 in a bracket x. Okay, very good. So that's what we are doing here, indicating that it is still multiplying. Very good. So let's decompose the 24 root 6. We cannot decompose it root 6. Why? Because there is no perfect square times any number that will give us what? 6. Okay? We don't have any perfect square there. Though 1 is possible, but 1 will not change anything. Alright, so let's decompose the 24. Here we have 24 giving us 4 times what? 6. And this is root of 4 multiplying root of 6. Okay? And here, mathematically, we know that root of 4 has a certain value. Okay? Root of 4 has a certain value. And root 4 is what? 2 times root 6. So here we're getting 2 root of 6. I would be very good. There's a whole number here. So you multiply the whole number, we are getting 2. So 2 times 1, where we are getting 2. And then we have that. Good. So let's proceed with life. So what we are going to do is, we had 2 root of 1, 6. We are going to substitute it there. We have 3 root of 2 in a bracket, root of 6 plus 2 in a bracket. Root 24, we had 2 root of 6. Take note, because we decompose this and we have this. Are you okay? Very good. So now let's continue with life. So from there, we rewrite this one again as 3 root of 2 in a bracket, root of 6 plus, so we can expand this, having 4 root of 6, then bracket close. So we are done with that. Now that we are going to expand, mathematics is nice and it sounds sweet. So let's continue with life. Very good. So this one will take charge of that. So I have 3 root of 2 multiplying root of 6 plus the same, this will take charge of this, which is 3 root of 2 multiplying 4 root of what? 6. I believe you are following. Very good. So we are continuing with the process. We decompose this, we add this, we decompose this, and then we have this. Then after we multiply to get this. It is not anything difficult. So let's continue with life, then we multiply. Now this one has a coefficient, which is what? 1. This one has a coefficient, so the 3 here will multiply the 1. So my 3, we take charge of the 1 over there, which is the coefficient. So I have 3 times 1. So I'm going to get what? 3. Yeah, I'm getting 3 root of 2 multiplying 6. Okay, plus, so here to the 3 will multiply 4. So I have 3 times 4, which is giving me what? 12. I have 12 root of 2 multiplying 6. So 2 times 6. Okay, very good. So let's continue with life. So this is what I am having. We are continuing up here. So continuation up here. So I have, let me write it well. Now we know that 2 times 6 gives us what? 12. plus I have 12. We have 2 times it, which is giving us what? 12. So that means that if you look at it well, you realize that this 3 has root 12 attached to it. This one also has root 12, so they are like what? 10s. So now, because it is addition, I can add 3 and 12. So add 3 and 12. 3 plus 4. I'm going to get what? 15. So I'm going to get what? 15 root of 12. So 15 root of 12. Let's see if we can decompose the root 12. If we can decompose it, then we have to continue with life and decompose the root 12. So here I can still rewrite this as the bracket root of this. Then I will decompose the root 12. So decomposing the root 12, likewise what I did here, I'm going to do the same thing there. So root of 12, we are going to get what? A perfect square times any number that will give us 12. So a perfect square times 3, that will give us 12. Now this can be expressed as root of 4 multiplying root of 3. Are you with me? Very good. Now we know root 4 as 2 multiplying root of 3. I believe you are following. Very good. And this mathematically, this one has a whole number 1. So here the 2 can multiply the 1, where we are going to get what? We are going to get what? 2 root of 3. So mathematically, root 12 can be expressed as what? 2 root what? 3. Very good. So I have 15 in a bracket, 2 root 3 as with it over here. So 2 root of 3 as we have over there. Then after we can do that simple expansion. I believe you understand what is happening here. Very good. Because I told you that if we have 2x in mathematics, if we have 2x in mathematics, it can be expressed as this. That is 2 is multiplying the x. They are in product terms. I believe it is clear. Very good. So that is why I am employing this over there. Now we can now expand using the 15. So here the 15 will multiply the whole number 2 here. Well, we are going to get what? 30 root of 3. So we are getting 30 root of 3 as our final answer. So that is how to solve this without a calculator. So this is what we are getting as our final answer. I believe you also followed and you are getting the concept. Very good, very good, very good. Thank you very much for staying tuned, and I believe you really enjoyed the lesson. Don't worry, everything will be fine. Now that we are through with the lesson with you, you can also solve more questions. If you have further questions to ask, please do not forget that you bring your questions to us within the comment section. Then we will try, then we will help you out of your problem. Very good. This channel is created purposely to help students who are facing challenges in mathematics, that is specifically in basic 8, basic 9, basic 7, and then GHS. Okay, HHS students who are also facing challenges, we are here to help you solve your mathematical challenge. Stay tuned, and please do not forget that your friends out there also need help like this. You are fortunate you are with us. Let them also feel fortunate so that their problems will be solved for them. Share with them and make sure you subscribe, and then you like this. You hit the notification bell so that you'll be the first person to witness our video or to watch our video anytime that we post our video online. Thank you very much for staying with us. Till now, have a wonderful day. Bye.